Just before midday, San Pedro police began to burn all the drugs they had confiscated over the last 3 or so years on both islands of San Pedro and Kikocker. It is the second mass quantity destruction that has been done under the leadership of Superintendent Chris Noble.
What is the approximate quantity that you guys are burning today?
A bit over 100 kilos total drugs.
Tell us about the origin of these items.
Concluded cases, found property. That would be from or different searches where nobody was arrested, and they concluded as where cases have been concluded in the courts.
And the time frame in terms of from how long have you guys here in San Pedro been accumulating this particular quantity?
This quantity, you would say over the last 2 to 3 years, because the cases that have recently been concluded, some are 3 and 4 years old.
Okay, so we're talking about marijuana, cocaine, and any other unusual types of...
Some are tablets and other illicit items. I believe we have had maybe one that is upwards of 3 kilos, and the person was convicted on the same day she was detained.
The most efficient way to burn them would just be to dump the entire pile of drugs on the bonfire. But each quantity of drugs has a different case number. And so, there is a careful reconciliation process that must be done to account for every gram.
Well, the process is that you first gather a listing, we get it approved. It takes a bit, and after we get the listing approved, then we get the local magistrate, the commander of the prosecuting section, the National Forensic Science Service, a local justice of the peace, to ensure we go through the process, and what is destroyed is what you see there.
That process might be tedious, but for the law enforcement personnel, transparency is key for the general public that they serve.
As the minister said in an interview recently, community policing is the way to go. We have been a part of this community, we serve this community, and we intend for this community to trust us with guarding them. So, and our mandate is the protection of life and property. So that is where we go.
How long do you guys estimate it will take to completely destroy that 100 plus kilos?
Anywhere upwards of 2 hours and a half.
Reporting for 7 News, Daniel Ortiz.